Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne and this is Daily Rambles. Sorry for the late-ish upload. People are setting off fireworks left and right because it's almost July 4th. So anyway, we're doing season 1, episode 7, a Stargirl called Shiv Part 1. So we start off with everyone's morning routines where Courtney says hello to the staff, and we have Yolanda training, and Beth is lip syncing with Dr. Mid-Nite with goggles on, and we have Rick carving a into that tree. Anyway, then we cut to where Mike gets finished with the paper route, and over here is Pat and Courtney training, and so they lie and say, "Oh, it's driving." And Barbara's not happy with that, and we find out that she is actually. Oh wait, jumping ahead. Sorry. Anyway, so Henry visits his dad and takes some pills, and Cindy walks in, and she starts talking homecoming, which is not applicable to the situation at all, and she's just being straight up fake AF, which is like, yeah, I'll stay with you. After Henry asks, like, will you stay with me? Like, she said, "Oh, sure." And then, even as she hugged her, she went, "Oh my god," and said it out loud. Like, what is her problem? It's insane. Anyway, then they came to a slow mo walk in school, but they got derailed by Cindy again. And then we found out that her mom died thanks to Beth, and so they're going to be meeting after school to do some actual training. Then Barbara talks to Icicle, who's also is Jordan, and wants Barbara to head the buying of a sewing plant that has been used for like 10 years. And then we cut to where Cindy is being very rude to her friend, and so her friend calls her a bitch and calls her out, and so they're officially done as friends. And then we cut to where she's rude to the janitor, and so Courtney basically goes and helps them with like the mop and stuff like that. Then we cut to where she's also then rude to Henry because like she doesn't want to because he doesn't really want to go to dance because he's more focused on his dad in the hospital, and she's like. Then we cut to where the janitor has a sword, and he like goes like this to like a dragon. So I don't. I thought he was the fiddler, the original one. So I don't know if he's like King Arthur and he's like under disguise or something, or Merlin or something. So I think that's gonna be very interesting to see what happens with that. Anyway, so then we cut to where Courtney has a partner with Cindy in biology. Then Harry is really out of it when he's about to take a test, and he starts reading people's minds. Is cheating so hard. Then we cut to where Courtney and Cindy do the experiment. And she used to do experiments before for fun with her dad because her dad's a chemist. And the teacher said they did really good. And then Cindy offers to hang out on Saturday because Courtney hasn't planned to go to the dance or anything. So then we cut to where Cindy is rude to the stepmom, like really, really ugly, and says, "I want wine and cheese." And threatens to tell dad if she doesn't give it to her. So she caves and she goes to visit her dad. Then the gang is at the pit stop, and they're going to be doing some team building stuff there. And then we cut to where Cindy overhears the Injustice Society meeting, and her dad pulls her away. Then we go back to the team building, and where they go over the people, and Courtney keeps cutting Pat off, and they start to argue. And then she takes out all the dummies, but the team got kind of pissed at that because they wanted a shot on how to test their abilities and stuff, and Courtney didn't really give them a choice. So they have to try again tomorrow. Then we cut to where Sydney and her dad talk, and she offed a henchman. She accidentally offed her mom because of the experiment, and she's very defiant. And she also has powers, like because she offed the henchman, and she wants to see at the table. And he says no. and also wants to dump Harry and I mean not Harry, sorry, Henry. And she again also said the dad says no, don't do that. Buy some clothes or throw a party. I don't care. And then she again says I want to sit at the table, and he says like you're not ready for that at all. You're still a teenager, even though you're very she's very adaptive and very vicious actually. Anyway, so then we cut to where am I? Pat skulls Courtney. Then we cut to where Sydney's rude to her dad, and then Mike gives Barbara food for the road, and then Cameron talks to his dad, asking about talking about asking out a girl. And it's like, what'd you do? It's like, oh, someone was interested in your mom, so I killed him. So and then we cut to where he said just go for it. And then we cut to where Pat, Mike, and Courtney are at the football game, and Courtney and Mike argue, and he's kind of jealous of Pat and Courtney bonding a lot. And he kind of just storms off. Then Cameron comes and sits down next to her and asks her to the dance. And she says she would, but she's staying with Cindy. So she's like, wait, just yes, I'll go cancel with Courtney. With Cindy. So she goes cancel with Cindy. Sydney is not happy with that and kind of dumps her as a friend or a potential friend. Anyway, and then the sports master, who I forgot was at the very beginning, who owns the gym, is also training Pat. Talks to Pat some more. He's like, "That's on your diet, buddy." Then we cut to where Courtney suits up. Oh, wait, sorry, just kidding. So Courtney overhears the principal and follows her and sees a secret passage in the principal's office. So Courtney suits up and goes into that secret passageway. And there's a camera on, and Cindy can't find her dad and got denied access because he's working. And sees the camera, sees Stargirl. So she suits up, and then is Courtney back at the school through another passageway. And then there's a huge fight scene with Cindy. Or, yeah, Cindy. Wow. And then so Pat goes to find Courtney when she's not at the game. So there's another fight scene, but the janitor managed to save Courtney or Stargirl. And then Pat's looking for her and says, calls Courtney's name repeatedly. And Cindy heard that and ran off. And the janitor says, like, at least you're safe now, and then leaves. And let's see, the staff led Pat to Courtney, and also that as well. And so Courtney's really unconscious, but I think she's gonna be okay. But that was the end of the episode. Sorry. Again, I don't know why I do weights when I have video days and I can't lean out on something. Anyway, really good episode. Really enjoyed it. I give it an A+ because I wasn't expecting that ending, so I thought it was really, really interesting and really well done. The fight scenes were really good, and so apparently Sydney accidentally offed her mom apparently with doing an experiment, and that's why she's so freaking better. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of bizarre overall. I was just like, why is she so rude? So I don't know if the dad performed more experiments on her because he gave her powers, I guess. And I'm just like, okay. But I think it's going to be really interesting to see what happens throughout the rest of the season. So anyway, really good video. Enjoyed it a lot. That's what I'm doing for this video. So if you liked it, please go to like, comment down below, tell me what you think. If you agree, disagree, let me know down below. Because I'm always interested to know other people's thoughts. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, everybody.